2 years is a lot of time. Well, kind of. But today I want to talk about my channel history. This is part of my 2-year subscriber special. 2-year special. Because this is my 2-year anniversary of being on YouTube. As you can see on the screen, 2 years of YouTube. Yeah. But basically today I want to talk about my history on YouTube and how I got started, stuff like that. So yeah, I guess I'll start off at the very beginning. So first, I'm gonna start off with the first thing I remember from YouTube. This is the very first video I ever watched. It was a well, you're not seeing it, but the very first video I ever watched was, I think, in 2008. And that was a fail completions video, and I thought it was really funny. I did not watch it at home. There's just someone that showed it to me, and I thought it was funny. Then later on, in about late 2010 or early 2011, something like that, I just kind of started watching more YouTube. And I started off by watching this series called People Are Awesome. And that series is still really awesome to this day. It's just people doing really cool things. And then I was just searching for random Nintendo stuff. And then I found a YouTuber named KobanaMurny456. You all know who this guy is. And really, he was my inspiration. That, when I first saw that, I was like, whoa, that is so cool. How come I didn't think of making Let's Play videos or whatever? So what I did was I took this old camera and I would actually record videos of just me playing video games. I actually pretended like I had a channel, but obviously no one else was gonna see that. I might end up getting around to being able to upload those videos someday, but they're on these old VHS tape things, whatever they are. And yeah, those are kind of hard to record, so yeah, that was really cool though. I remember really liking that, and I had a name, I thought of a kind of a quote-unquote username. I just called myself Gamer49, and that's what I was going to use for my username, but I never ended up doing that because, well, I'll tell you in a little bit. Another username I was going to use was Luigi Fan, but I found out that was already taken, so... And the same thing with Gamer49, that was already taken, but then again, it is pretty much the most cliche gaming name out there, so yeah, I'm glad I didn't use that. It was about 2013, yeah, it was in 2013 when I finally asked my mom if I could have a YouTube channel. I was afraid she was going to say no because I was only 12 at the time, and you know, you have to be 13, so I lied about my age, and I'm 1 year ahead on YouTube than I am in real life. So originally I just named myself Louis Skaja. There was no gaming or anything like that, and I didn't really want to reveal my last name, so what I did was I changed it to Louis ES. So if you look back at my older videos, you may see the intro says Louis ES, and yeah, that was never changed. But so eventually I just changed it back to Louis Skaja, but I wanted to add gaming there because excuse me. I wanted to add gaming there because it seemed better. It seemed more gaming related. Because if someone looked at my channel, they would actually think, okay, this guy's a gamer. Not, oh, Louis Skaja or Louis Skaja, as a lot of people pronounce it, but it's actually pronounced Skaja. It's a weird name. I know, kind of an odd time to say that, but still. So I decided to add gaming there, and I did that. Now, at that point, I did not have a lot of gaming systems. I had just gotten the GameCube, and I was doing some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 videos, and I started doing some other stuff. I was doing Super Mario Bros. 3 because I had an NES and a DSi, and, you know, from there on out, it was good. I started meeting new people on the internet, such as Nintendo Hawk, a few other people. I remember with him, we always supported each other back then a lot, and we still do, not as much, but, you know. And that was really cool. I remember we just supported each other a lot, and we started getting more subscribers and stuff. And then, eventually, I started saving up for a new computer. Now, before then, I was using my parents' computer, which was a Windows Vista, and I was still using a 240p camera, upscaled to 480. Yeah, it was really, really bad quality, and you just can't get away with that kind of quality on the internet nowadays. And yeah, so basically I started saving up for a new computer. But first, before then, I tried to save up for new cameras. Like, originally that's what I was saving up for, but none of the cameras worked with my, or not my computer, but my parents' computer, because it was a Windows Vista, and you know, it doesn't like working properly, so eventually I just asked people on YouTube what I should do, and I ended up getting a new computer. Now, in the long run, that was the much, much better decision, because I mean, look at where I am now. I can make thumbnails and stuff, and before, my thumbnails were made in MS Paint, which is Microsoft Paint, pretty much the most primitive paint program out there. And yeah, it was really, really horrible. I ended up actually getting pretty good at using it for what it was. But then I decided, once I got my new computer, I'm gonna look around. And so I never found a good editing software. And one day, I was asking John Ogami how to put those checkerboard on the intro or whatever, because I just wanted to see how I do that. And he linked me to this guy's video. It was Jaden2602's video, so if it weren't for John Ogami, I would not know about Jaden2602, which is actually kind of crazy. So that's also how I found out about Paint.net, and that's really what got me into GFX, which you see all over nowadays, so yeah, that was really awesome. And Paint.net, I still use it to this day as a very good program, you know. And yeah, from then on out, I just started getting better at YouTube and stuff, and I was still using my 240p camera upscaled to 1080 instead of, you know, instead of 480. So it did look better. I definitely did tell the difference between the 480 and the 1080. Like, it did look better upscale, but it still was that horrible quality. So eventually, my sister said she would sell me her camera. It was finally my first HD camera, and I ended up getting that, and my videos started being in HD, and that's really when I started to step up my quality a lot more. And that's kind of when I started caring about quality much more than that. So I stopped really recording videos off of my old TV, because, yeah, I still have that same old TV, and that's why I don't record videos off of that, which is still sad, but I'm saving up for a new TV now, so I can actually record better. And eventually I just started meeting more friends and stuff, and then I got Skype, and then I got Twitter, and then I got Facebook, or that's not the exact order, and I just started branching on my channel with all this other stuff, and that's really when it started getting popular. And then especially when I was making those reaction videos, those really helped. But yeah. So eventually I met this kid named Jane703. Don't get confused with Jane2602, but if it weren't for Jane703, I probably would have met one of my best friends, Skaja89, or Aquil Plays as he's known by now. And eventually we got into a lot of like controversy and stuff and drama, and just all this horrible stuff happened. Not horrible, but you know, he almost made me quit YouTube, basically. He accused me of using bots. He accused me of what was it, making someone quit YouTube, and that one was the one where I was like, you know what, we can't really be friends anymore. And it wasn't like he was doing that on purpose. He was just taking stories and like he interpreted them wrong, and he caused a lot of really bad stuff to happen. And right then I thought that I was gonna pretty much end up losing all my friends and have to quit YouTube and stuff. And I started getting worried, so I looked into it and I did find out what really happened. Now, I'm not going to go into the full story of what all that was, but I did make a video about that. It was posted on Jane's and mine channel. Jane2602's channel and mine. That is. And yeah, that was a pretty bad time for me. Yeah, that wasn't good. So, I lost him as a friend, but I could accept that. At least I didn't lose, you know, everyone else as a friend. At that point, I was losing subscribers very quickly. A lot of my friends and stuff really hated me at that point. And my subscribers were really split. It was like everybody was against each other. And it just got really bad, and eventually we did clean it all up, but I just remember that time will always stick out to me as bad times on YouTube. So yeah, ever since then I've just tried to I've tried to be more careful about who I'm friends with and what happens, stuff like that, what I say, you know, things like that. And you know, ever since then I've been a lot more cautious on YouTube. But yeah, anyway though, I continued on from there, and I didn't really step up my quality a lot. You know, I really have no way of stepping up my quality because of my computer. Now, yeah, like I said, getting this computer really did help step up my quality. But the problem is, it's not powerful enough to run an Elgato. And that's where I get a lot of hate at, because I have still camera quality, and it's not, you know, like, the best looking stuff, because, I mean, obviously it's a camera, it's not a capture card, so yeah, that was not good. And yeah, so I want to save up for a new TV and a new computer and a new capture card, so that way I can have good quality. But just recently I did get a new microphone, the PX21. For some reason it's not working with my recording software, but that's okay. I'm just using my computer mic right now. It sounds horrible, but still. Yeah, I've had a lot of experiences on YouTube now, and that's pretty much it for my channel history. I didn't go too in-depth with that. I suppose I could have talked about a lot more, but I didn't want to run on for too long, being that this is only a 15-minute video. And, you know, I just can't thank you all enough for the support that you've shown me for the past 2 years. All the loyal subscribers and stuff, and just so much that's gone on. You know, it's just been really crazy on YouTube. And I do intend to upgrade my quality, because my quality still is not the best, and yeah, I really want to get better quality, but right now, as is, I'm still using a camera. I'm going to try to do more computer Let's Plays, games on my computer, so that way they look better, you know, because they look better recording off my computer. But, yeah, that's almost pretty much it. Like I said, it didn't cover too much, just because, yeah, like I said, the time limit. And, yeah. Like I said, I can't thank you all enough. It's really been a trip, and I'm going on my 3rd year now, and yeah. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So if you all enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all next time.